Hey, Jonathan Alder family, I'm Bruce Hooley. I'm a member of the Board of Education, really privileged to serve on the Board of Education. I'm here with Scott Reule, Athletic Director at Jonathan Alder. And Scott, this is the athletic hallway. We're going to show people what you have done over the summertime and explain the purpose behind this. First thing people are going to see when they come in the doors is obviously this really bold A. It's got accent lighting on it. It's got some wood behind it. It looks really good. What was the purpose in doing this?
So really our goal of this entire project is to make something so that when you walk in, it's inviting. It looks great to people coming to an athletic event. In addition to that, it sells our brand and what we're trying to do as far as success and our goals and achievement, and just trying to do the best thing that we can for our kids, our community, and everybody involved. So the biggest thing, everything was white walls. And it all started really with the trophy cases, which we'll see here in a little bit. We were running out of space in the trophy cases and wanted to expand, to showcase our success and the things that we've done and really be able to show off the work of our teams and student athletes. So in doing that, one thing evolved to the next, and long term, we just want to make it an area where you walk in and initially the first thing you see is a place that's prideful, that is passionate, that wants to be at a different level and just achieve at a different level as far as what we do in athletics with all of our student athletes.
You know, Scott, when I think about athletics, I've been fortunate to be on some really good athletic teams, and values come from winning, values can come from losing. One of the things I love about the Alder District is that our superintendent, Dr. Jim Miller, always picks a word that we kind of unite around. And some of the past words have been elevate. Some of the past words have been family. This year the word is connect. An athletic team is a family, and I know that you must have a passion for plugging in your unique gifts to the athletic realm. You must feel like that has worth and value with students. Can you maybe share from your heart a little bit about where that comes from, those views that you have as to how you can be an educator, but channel it into the lane of athletics and the importance of that?
Yeah, absolutely. In looking back at past experiences, both for myself and many people that you talk to, education is important to all of us for what we're able to do, for what we're able to accomplish, where we're able to go in life, what we're able to achieve job-wise. But in addition to that, the athletic opportunities just play a different role in the student athlete and what they're able to do. When I look back on experiences, and I tell our student athletes all the time, when you look back on experiences, the things that you're always going to remember are just those connections, both with teammates, with coaches, with other teams that you play against. And that's what athletics is really all about. Just the ability to build relationships, work together, and gain such valuable goals, with teamwork, with adversity, just different levels of the things that you're able to achieve from being a part of athletics. They make lifelong memories. Just last year, we brought back a past team and recognized them at one of our football games. And, in talking to those guys that evening, it had been a long time since some of them had ever gotten to see each other. But just the relationships and things that they build, the memories from, bus rides to championships to adversity that they face, all life lessons, but all things that, build a connection with those guys. And that's what we're trying to do with all of this. We're going to install some pictures and different things as we go down the hallway and continue with this project, but things that will allow this to connect to our community and them to be able to go back on some of those relationships and things that they had throughout their career.
Yeah, well, we obviously strive towards success in education, success in the classroom, success with our arts programs and our music programs and our athletic programs. And I still remember the night you came to the school board meeting at Canaan and outlined your vision for what we see here. So let's give people a tour and show them the rest of this so that we can build excitement in our community.
Sounds great. Look forward to it.
So Scott, as we continue on our tour here, we're in front of a wall, Jonathan Alder. Welcome, Jonathan Alder at the top, and a lot of Alder logos. Tell me what this wall is for, what your vision for it was.
So the biggest thing here was to make something that's multifunctional, so that we can use it for a lot of different things. Kids signings, athlete of the month, new teacher hires, teams that achieve a record and want to take a picture. And it's one of those things that, when we first put it in, we had kids immediately coming into practice, and the first thing they're doing is, taking pictures. We had picture day early August, and I can't tell you how many kids were taking pictures in front of this wall for picture day. So that was our goal, just trying to be able to, again, to connect and make this multifunctional and use it for a variety of different things, both for our district and also for athletics.
Well, it looks great, and there's a lot more that's great to look at, so let's go. Let's continue the tour. So Scott, now we're walking down the athletic hallway, and the first thing I noticed is we've got some new trophy cases here. They're not finished yet, but they will be finished probably by basketball season. Just talk us through like what is going to be in here when people come and watch our basketball teams play.
Absolutely. So this has been a long work in progress. Sometimes things don't move as quickly as you always want them to, but you know, this wall was completely flat all the way down. The only trophy case was in the middle. So what we did was built trophy cases out on both ends because we don't have enough current space in the middle. And our plan will be using Randy's here with Graphics for Athletics now. They're installing stuff. But using these guys, doing all sorts of, we're going to have a really cool backing into the trophy case. You can see that it's lighted. We'll have all of our state and regional trophies in the first case, then our district trophies, and then at the very end, all of our conference trophies. And we aren't even able to display those here now because we don't have enough space. So just kind of where people can walk in and the first thing they're going to see is, you know, state tournament trophies. Which again, I think people walk in and the first thing they say is like, wow, these guys, success is important and they're really good. So that's the first thing we want people to see.
Not everything has changed though. We still got our all-state athletes up here, and we're working our way toward the end of the hallway where we're going to highlight, you know, something that's been relocated, something that we definitely didn't want to take away because excellence at its highest levels is something that we want to celebrate and continue to celebrate at Jonathan Alder.
Yeah, absolutely. So a cool tradition that they started years and years ago was the All-Ohio Wall. So if you're a first-team All-Ohio player, or if you win the state championship as an individual, the pictures are up here. And we never want to lose anything that we already have. So one of our purposes was also keep everything we've got. We'll see that at the end, but also add to what we can do. We have a little bit of a space issue because we can't put everything in here. So we'll do some things like we're working on an interactive board where you'll be able to come in and touch the screen and look at former stats and things like that. And then down the hall here, also some ways to recognize maybe some kids that were second team or third team or special mention that you don't necessarily get your picture, but at least you could get a recognition of a plaque or something like that down the hall here too. But then, like you said, we didn't want to lose the opportunity of what we already have. And one of the things they started was the 12 Seasons of Greatness, and then in addition to that, the Undefeated Seasons board. So we've got those still here as well, and we'll continue to add with everything else that we do.
I love everything you've done, and we're not done yet because we've got a redesign of the weight room where all of our athletes train, and we'll show you that in just a second. So Scott, we're in the redesigned weight room, repainted, looks beautiful. I don't think there are any school colors that look better than black, red, and white together. We're fortunate to have that at Alder. And working out, being in top shape is important to athletics, but a part of that is making kids excited about doing it, and I'm sure that was behind part of your vision for the redesign.
Absolutely, and this is, again, we'll talk about this here in a bit, but this is one of those projects that in my role, it takes a lot of people to be involved to make things happen. So I got a lot of credit go to a lot of other people here, but as we look at this room, new flooring, new dumbbells, new racks, new bars, 6 new rogue racks, all quality equipment, all stuff that's going to last, all stuff that can be repurposed. If we move to another area that's bigger, which we'd love to have a bigger space, it can all go with us and go somewhere new. But the biggest thing we wanted to do in here was create space, give more open opportunity to be able to do stuff, some new equipment, some new machines, and then like you said, get kids excited about doing it and excited about being in here. The weight room is an area that makes every team better. Not only the excitement about being in here, but the confidence it builds in you as a player. When you change your body and you're in better shape, you can move faster, you can play at a different level, you can just do things differently. You take the field, you take the court, the course, whatever you do at a different level with confidence. So that was one of our main areas here, is putting our athletes and our kids in a situation that they feel good about it, they feel excited about it, and when they leave here and go into whatever venue, they feel confident about what they're going to do.
So this is where our teams work out, but when you think of our teams, you got to think about more than the players and the coaches. It takes a team behind a team to make this kind of a project happen.
Yep.
And I know that a lot of people who may not wear the Alder A, may not be out there on the playing field, contributed to this. I want to give you a chance to thank those folks.
Absolutely. And this is an area that, honestly, in my role, if you try to do everything yourself, you'll never get everything done. So you have to be willing to delegate, give people opportunities, but not just delegate, sometimes get out of the way. And this is an area that Mr. Clark, Mr. Ratterman, Mr. Hayes, a lot of people were very passionate about. And on my end, I just wanted to, help them with what they needed, but in the same sense, just say, hey, trust their vision, trust their eye and what they want to do. So it takes a lot of people to make things happen, both from the design aspect and all that, but financially as well. So we had a number of different groups be able to come together, from individuals to the Board of Education, to the athletic department, to boosters, and just a bunch of different groups joining together to be able to make this and the hallway and everything happen. So a lot of credit goes to people both for the financial help and then also for the aspect of, like I said on my end, kind of getting out of the way sometimes and just letting them take their role and run with it and do some great things. You know, we've got the guys here from Graphics for Athletics are working today. And with that being said, you know, even for them, a lot of times we go to them and we say, hey, see this wall. What do you guys see that this could be that'll make this look pretty cool or make it look exciting or make it look better? And we just a lot of times lean on them for their expertise as far as what can we do to make this look better. And we've got stuff going up right now. So
yeah, there are a lot of people who are part of the team that aren't in the team picture. And I know I got a vision the other night when I attended a JA Athletic Boosters meeting. Wow, the people who plug into that and make it, you know, a diligent effort to help you, help our coaches, help our teams raise money. The Booster Bash in February, March, a big event too. You're doing a great job. Thanks for helping us build community support. I know you're a modest guy and you want to spread the credit around, but this vision that you had a lot of help making it come true, and I got to believe you're really happy with the results.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun, and just seeing things change and seeing the kids get excited is what make you feel like you feel good and things are going the right way. So excited about that in our community and support and involvement, and we're very excited about it and happy with the process.
As you should be. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.